Hi guys, thanks for joining me for some cursive writing. It's one of my favorite things to teach, and I'm doing it on old-fashioned whiteboard paper. That's what I would be using in the classroom. I would suggest you have a piece of paper, a whiteboard, or get a notebook and label it cursive writing so that you can see your progress as we move along. The program I use for cursive writing is called Handwriting Without Tears, and it's called that because it's very easy to follow, and it's an easy cursive program. There's not a whole lot of swirls and loops, and you can become a cursive writer in very little time. So the first letter that I'm going to teach you is a magic letter. It's called the magic C. So I want you to watch me make the magic C, and then we'll actually be learning several letters that you can make if you know how to do the C. So let's go ahead and practice the C. So the C starts at a bottom line, and you take that line and you go up like you are making a C, and then you turn around and go back down, and then you end with a tail. Cursive writing has tails. All letters have tails so that they can connect with the other letters. So with the C, remember that we are starting at the bottom and going up, we turn around, and then we finish with a tail. You can even loop some C's together to practice. Remember, we don't start at the top like we would a printed C. We start at the bottom. We go up, we turn around, we go back down, and look, I'm going to go right into another C. And I go down, give it a tail. That tail becomes another C, and you can do a whole string of letter C's. I want you to look at your C's. I want you to circle what you think is the best looking C. I think this one's the best. Notice that we have a tail in front of the C, and that is what connects it to another letter before the C. And then we have a tail after the C, and that's what connects it to the next letters. So there's my string of C's. I want you to take a minute. Pause the video, and go ahead and practice a whole string of C's and practice your C's individually. And this is just the lowercase c. All right, now that you've tried out the C, we're going to turn that C into another letter. We're going to start with our magic C, just like I would with the C. I turn around, I go back. This time, instead of making a tail, I'm going to go straight up, and I'm going to connect it with the top of that C, and I'm going to go down and make a tail. And what letter did I just make? I just made the letter A. So the letter A starts off with our magic C. We turn around and go down, but I go straight up, I connect, and I go down and I give it a tail. So I have turned the C into an A, and that's why we call the magic C a magic C, because it makes many other letters. So this time over here, I'm going to start with the C, and I'm going to go ahead and connect it with the letter A. So I start with my beginning tail. I go up, I turn around, and then I go into another tail. I go up and I turn around, connect it up at the top, and now I have CA. Go ahead and take a minute and pause this video and practice your C's and your A's together. You could even start with the letter A and then go into a letter C. All right, now that you've taken time to practice that looks good, Tor. We're going to turn that A into another letter. So we're going to start with the magic C. We're going to turn it into an A, and then we're going to actually make it a D, a cursive D. So here we go. I'm going to start with my magic C's tail right here. I'm going to make it a magic C. Make sure I turn around. Go up like I'm doing an A, but this time I'm going to go all the way up. And then again, give it a tail. And what do I have? I have the letter D. I'm going to go up, turn around, make it a C. Oh, turn it into an A, and then make it a D. So the only difference between the letter A and the letter D is that with the letter D, I'm going all the way up. Make sure as a cursive writer, you never lift your pencil. So even if I am doing D, A, D, the word dad, I am not lifting my pencil that whole time I'm writing that word. What other letters or what other words can we make with a C, A, and a D? I guess we could make the word add. like I am adding numbers. A, D, D. The word add. Again, I can make D, dad. Make sure you start with that C. Go into the A with that C as well. Magic C again. Make it a D. Remember, with cursive, you're always going to start down here at the bottom. Okay? Start down here at the bottom to give it that beginning tail. And then with these letters, you're going to start with that magic C. You're going to go up. I kissed it right there to make that A. And then I gave it that finishing tail. All right, so those are our 3 letters today. We're going to build on that magic C tomorrow, and we will string some more letters together. But so far, you know you can make the magic C. You can turn that magic C into the A, and you can turn that A into the D, all because you know the magic C. All right, guys, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow with more cursive.